I'm Chris Powell, and this is Transform Nation. It's not a show that you watch, it's an experience that you join. Keep it going, my friend. This is Kim's story. All right, we're rolling into Yuma, Arizona right now, and we're gonna go surprise Kim. Kim's highest was 323 pounds, and you're not gonna believe what she looks like today. So Kim's actually been working with me for just about a year, and she actually just recently started with Rowlab, and she's using a GLP-1 medication as well. So I just want to make sure that we're going to support her the right way. And this is the first time I'm ever going to meet her in person. Now, I've seen her face on my screen twice a week for the last year plus, and so she has absolutely no clue that I'm coming. But we've got Rachel here. Rachel's been talking to her for like the last week, just setting the whole thing up. She thinks that Rachel's on a trip to San Diego and just wants to swing and hang out for lunch. So I'm actually going to be dropping off Rachel as an Uber driver. And once I drop her off, I'm going to just do a lap around the block. I'm going to come up and I'm going to knock on the door. She is going to freak out. I can't wait. This is going to be a blast. All right, there goes Rachel. We deployed the decoy. We're gonna park around the corner right now. So now once Rachel gets in there, she's gonna set the whole thing up, and then I'm gonna knock on the door. When I knock on the door, Kim's gonna be distracted. Rachel's gonna pull out her phone, and she's gonna tape it from the other side. So, okay, it's that time. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
She doesn't know what she's doing. Shut the up! Oh my god! Oh my god! No. Rachel came in, and then the next thing I knew, there was a knock on the door, and I opened the door.
We got you.
Oh my god! I can't believe it! I was in shock. I still am speechless. Oh my god!
You know we do surprises pretty well around here.
Oh, is this a dream? Is this a dream?
No, I'm here.
Chris is someone he's literally helped save my life. When I started working with him, I was just miserable. I was very unhappy.
What's going through your mind right now?
Holy Chris Powell's in my living room.
It has been just over a year now that you've been on your journey of transformation with me.
Correct.
How are things going?
Good. I'm at a stalled point because I was hurt in the gym. So my workouts have been non-existent. Even walking is a little bit tough.
And have you had an MRI or anything?
Yes.
Okay, and what does it say?
Everything just shows inflammation.
How are you feeling about the stall?
I haven't gone back to the habits that I normally would. Now I have the tools to eat correctly. I know I'm eating healthier. So I'm okay. I'm not spiraling like I normally would in the past.
That's huge, that alone.
So what you've created is just made such a difference, not only for me, but for Stan, for my husband. So he's lost weight too through all of this.
How much has he lost?
Don't quote me on this, but I want to say 83 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was expecting like 20 or 30.
No.
Oh, so he's gone through a transformation
Yes.
too.
Yes.
That's amazing. So he's down 83 and you're down.
I started at 323.
Wow.
And I was down to 220.
Oh my gosh. gosh.
At 323 pounds, I was sleeping maybe 3 to 4 hours a night. My quality of life was not good. I was having issues at work. Husband and I were not in a good place, and I'm down to 220. Mentally in a much better place. My husband and I, our relationship's better. We're cooking, we're meal prepping, we're out doing Disney races.
How long have you struggled with your weight?
Since I was 10. And, you know, it builds a complex. And then, you know, high school hits, right? And my dad and I started working out together every day at the gym. And that was our thing. Like, we worked out every day. And then one day I didn't go to the gym because I had to stay after for softball practice. And he went to the gym after work like he always does. And from what we were told, he was in the locker room and he just collapsed. And there happened to be 2 physicians that were in the locker room as well that immediately started CPR, chest compressions. And they called my mom, and my brother and I happened to be at the house, and she said, go to the gym, something happened to your dad. So we were driving on the way there, and now we know we passed an ambulance on the way to the gym, and he was in the ambulance, but he was dead on arrival.
Wow. And that was your workout buddy.
Yep. And it wasn't until, 6 months ago or longer that I was able to step back into a gym. And that's because of you. So thank you for that. My dad was definitely one of a kind. He not only gave to me and my brother, but he also gave back to the community and helped try to shape young lives of boys that he coached in baseball, and to the point that, you know, they still talk about him and how good of a man he was and how he stepped in when their own dads weren't around. I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in there.
I'm really, really proud of you. What he would have always wanted for you is to do exactly what you did 6 months ago and step back into the gym.
Yep. If I could have 5 minutes with my dad, I would thank him for showing me how to be a good person and how to help others, because that's what life's about, right?
So, going back to the journey of weight loss, let's talk about the GLP-1 medication.
Mhm.
So how's that going? You're using tirzepatide, right?
I switched recently to trizepatide. I'm on week 5.
Okay, and how's that working for you?
I haven't noticed a difference.
Okay.
So, but I'm also on the lowest dose.
So 2.5 milligrams?
Yeah.
Okay. And are you able to hit your calorie targets?
Yeah, I mean, I'm forcing myself to eat, but I'm using a lot more Nuri,
Yeah.
MRS, more of the liquid than the food, so that could be helping too.
Absolutely. Making sure that you're hitting your calorie targets and your protein targets, that's just crucial to maintaining your muscle while we're going through the fat loss process. But I am also so excited that you are our very first subscribe. And we're going to be starting something pretty new here. And you're the very first member to be invited.
Aw,
So, welcome to Transform Nation.
sweet.
Yes.
Awesome.
So Transform Nation, which is this new movement that we're creating, it's a fully participatory experience for anyone who wants to be a part of the movement, the show, the transformation. And so since we've combined forces with Thrive Lab, we finally have the platform and the ability to create something where anyone out there who says, I want that to be me, well, now they're invited and everybody can be a part of this. You log on to the website, you tap on the link, you go through the assessment, and so anybody can go through the assessment, meet with your doctor, they can ask you if you want any medical support along the way as well. And then you move right into the transformation, which is guided by me and an army of transformation coaches.
Love it.
Which brings us to an opportunity that I wanted to simply present to you. So we're going to be creating almost like a mentorship program. I would love to ask if you would be interested in becoming a mentor.
Absolutely. I
Amazing.
would be honored. Thank you.
Absolutely. The next chapter for Kim it's about helping other people as well. And I know she's not at her goal, but she doesn't need to be at her goal to start sharing her knowledge and her experiences. we're gonna have a lot of fun. And again, you already come from so much experience and knowledge. I'm thrilled to have you on board as one of our mentors.
I'm honored, truly.
So you're in.
Yes, absolutely.
Transformation?
Let's do it. Transformation.
I'm on a mission to transform 1 million lives, but I can't do it by myself. And this is why I need those people who want to step up, who want to be mentors, who want to serve others. And when you join Transformation, yes, you'll be there on Zoom calls with me. We'll be doing meal preps together. We're gonna be learning powerful lessons together, but then you'll break off into your own smaller groups that are led by people just like Kim. And they're gonna know your name, and they're gonna know your kids' names. And this is where you can really connect with other people, and you can share the different lessons, and you can talk about your struggles, and they can help you through it because they've been through it themselves. All right, Claire. I got something for you.
Oh my God.
Oh, where's the microphone? Oh.
Ow.
Bunch of our friends over in Ninja Kitchen. They got you some goodies here.
Ow.
Get you all decked out.
Nice.
So you're gonna
Oh,
love
I know what I'm thinking.
blend thoughts. Air fryer. So, ice cream for breakfast. Let's go. Hashtag. So food. So you're decked out now. Yeah.
Let's do this.
You want to go whip up some food?
Yeah. The meals that we prep and the recipes that Chris has created aren't your typical diet by any means. They're healthy, they're easy to make. You want to make something quick like a smoothie? Yeah.
You know what? We could do a smoothie.
All right, let's open this.
All right, let's rock and roll.
And it's good. It doesn't taste like diet food. It has flavor.
Can I take the lead on this one? I know you're a pro, though. All right.
I'm a good teacher.
Give me approximately 1 cup. There we go. There's that. Crack the nuri. And best of all, this is the creamiest shake ever. And between, 30 grams of protein, 20 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber, and then, of course, berries are the highest fiber fruits you can get. That's exactly what you need when you're losing weight and if you're using a GLP-1. So you just take this, twist it on, and then hit that button right there. There, I got you. Ready? We're gonna go. Boom.
Wow.
There you go. Now give it a little twist. Boom. And hit the button. Go ahead and take this thing off. Now, swap this out with the little flip lid. And now watch it. Hit that button right there. Enjoy.
That's so good.
Right. Well, now we got a little pre-workout protein in.
Hey.
What do you say?
Let's do it.
Fun?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So Kim's got an injury. A few months back, she was working out in her gym with a trainer, and she was doing a deadlift, and she felt a pop in her upper glute where it wraps around her thigh a little bit. So what movement fires it up?
Sleeping.
And is it like right here? Is like on the...
It radiates through like here, and it goes
So
to
is
the
it
back.
muscular?
That's what I'm thinking it
It
is.
has to be
Has
muscular. It's inevitable in the journey of transformation. There's going to be scrapes and sprains and bumps and bruises. And when you do injure yourself, it's really important that you don't push through that injury. You got to work around it. What do you say? Like, I'd love to just knock out a little bit. Again, we're going to work around that injury. I want to make sure that everything's going to be in a pain-free range of motion. And this is where so many people go awry, because the moment they get injured, they go, that's it. I can't do anything anymore. But you can. So we're gonna go down, 2, 3, press forcefully. That's it. And down, 2, 3, and when you press, push it up. There you go. Good explosion up. There you go. And guess what I'm observing right now? You're way stronger than you think you are. Down, 2, 3, press. Good, down, 2, 3, press. Excellent, keep it going, my friend. I'm gonna set the clock, you got 1 minute on the clock. Beautiful, that's what I'm looking for. And we're gonna take it to the point where your mind is saying go and the muscle says no. That's what I'm looking for. Remember, that's the point that's gonna send that stimulus into the muscle. Come on, you got this. Beautiful, beautiful, you got this. Come on, Kim. There you go. Take it to the point where you got nothing left. That's it. Yes, 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 yes. Good. And there it is. That was it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Woo! That's the point of failure. You've been there before. Yeah. I love it. I just wanted to make sure that we can find this again, you know?
Been a minute.
It has been a minute. Pun intended, right? And
When it comes to accelerating the numbers on the scale, it's gonna be walking, 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 walking. You wanna see that number start going down faster. The more steps you get, the faster it's gonna go. It's not gonna happen necessarily in the gym. This is where we spare our muscle. This is where we're gonna burn all of our fat. Cool? Calorie deficit, walking. Yeah, that's it. You got your gym. Yo, let's hit some squats real quick. I am not interested in pushing Kim through this injury or exacerbating the injury at all. Clock's ticking. But I'm just gonna go ahead and have you do this for the next 30 seconds. Good. There you go. Starting to feel the struggle? Excellent. The mantra is do no harm. I'm only here to help. So yes, we have to work around that. But she needed a little bit of a nudge to get back into training because there's still a lot that she can do. Good. That's what you feel metabolic stress. Excellent. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Good. Okay, you got your marching orders. It's gonna be resistance training. We have to put it back in the mix. I do understand that the injury is still bugging you, so always move around it. Pain-free range of motion, work around your injury, never through it, right? Your calorie targets are king. Work with your medical provider so that you're always hitting them so it's easy to hit them. Peptides, get that inflammation down. I think we're good. I think we're good. I've got one more gift for you. On behalf of Thrive Lab, we do want to give you 3 free months as a member of Transform Nation. And so three free months of your membership for Transform Nation. Welcome to being a mentor.
Awesome.
I know you're going to impact so many lives, my friends.
Thank you.
So let the next chapter of your journey of transformation begin. You ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Do it. Thank you so much.
My pleasure, buddy.